everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are here with some Minecraft bedroom furniture ideas without using mods because a lot of furniture is a lot easier made with mods, but today we are going to be looking at specifically vanilla based furniture. So the first row is like combining bookshelves with beds. Like if you're going for a really like library like feel or really cozy, then these are great. So we've just got a little bookshelf in here. You can squeeze in here if you feel like it. And then you come up the ladder and there's a bed, and then you'd have a wall back here, and you could even make this like put another thing there and then put like a flower pot there if you wanted. It's up to you. And then you've just got some railing here, so it looks like you're not gonna fall out of your bed in the middle of the night. Here we have a similar thing, just without this railing, with only slabs, and then bookshelves. They're not indented, so less depth, but it is still a nice piece of furniture. Here we have a similar thing, but there's less bookshelves, so it comes out, so it looks like there's a shelf there, and I don't know, it's just a nice little detail, but apart from that, it is exactly the same up here. Here we have a non-bed version. You could put a bed in here, I guess, like if you wanted to remove this and then put that there. I just didn't because you could see the bookshelves through it. So I just put these here, but it's nice. It has a little bit of extra shape because of this stair, and I did put another trapdoor here, which helps thicken it out. But yeah, it is another nice little reading nook. Here we have more bookshelves and then a staircase to get up to the bed, if you don't like ladders. Here it's just a simple one step with a bed, something just to elevate a singular bed and just make it a little bit different. Here we have like a sort of covered bed, I guess. You come up the stair and then there's a bed here, but you can't really see that it's a bed from here. Depends what you like. You could also put like a wall here and have this be in the corner. And then back to the bookshelves, some stairs, and then a slab to see all the books. These you could do with any wood color, I guess, but I think they look best with dark oak, spruce, or oak to match the outline of the bookshelves. And then we have some double bed designs, so like a main bedroom sort of feel. This one just has a bed head. You could even exchange these for stripped logs if you wanted. But if I were to do this, I would put slabs on top of them with some trapdoors to give it sort of like a foot head bit. You could remove these if you wanted, but I think it makes the bed look fully sort of surrounded. Here, same thing, just adding in these fences, signs on the side. Makes it look a bit more cot-like. You could do this like singularly for like a more of a cot-like feel, and then the same thing here, just with the signs on the back as well. And then here, a one block and then a slab for the bed head, and then just one slab. It makes the bed, like the foot bit at the end, look really long, but I like it. I don't mind it. And then this is exactly the same as the first one I showed you, just with slabs on top, so that it's a little bit taller. Here we have a nice 4-poster bed. It's very cool. You could exchange these for fence gates to make them look a little bit more fancy if you wanted. That looks a little bit nicer, but if you don't, you can keep it with the normal fences, and then at the back, just 2 slabs there. And then here is a similar thing to there, but you have to walk up to the bed. It doesn't have like any sort of thing at the back of the bed. The back posts are higher than the front ones by a whole block, and it just sort of makes it look a little bit slanted and puts it more on a pedestal. You can't actually get into the beds here, but if you wanted to make these fence gates, then you could just open and close them to get on the bed. And now we have some wardrobe and storage ideas. So here I've just put some barrels in there for actual storage, because if you did want to use these in survival, this would be quite nice. So you can have some barrels in here, but you don't need to. Ideally there'd be a wall behind, because otherwise you would need to put trapdoors at the back. And then just this, but a bit taller. I didn't put barrels in this one just to illustrate what it would look like. You could even like take out that and just have the wall behind it, presuming the wall is dark oak, but it's up to you. This is just a bit taller, and might, in a taller room, might make it look a little bit better, because that might seem a little short. And then here it's just this, but minus the trapdoors on the side. And then with a mirror, I've used a blue banner here and a little shelf. Here, any variation of barrels and spruce trapdoors looks great. Any configuration, as long as there is a trapdoor holding up the second story and it looks balanced, then you're good. And then here are some more weirder ones, shorter cupboards, and then like you could put like a mirror or a painting or something here. And then more cupboards, it's just a little bit weirder, wackier, maybe a bit more modern, depends how you look at it. And then here is like the ultimate get ready sort of thing, like in a walk-in wardrobe, you'd have like, you might have a window here or a mirror, and then you'd have your little closets, and then you would have your overhead storage and your little like table, and I love it so much. And then here is just that, but wider. So you'd have the window or mirror area isn't wider, but there's more storage. And either of these would go great in a master bedroom. And then we've sort of got like mirror ideas and like wall, other furniture ideas, I guess. So here you have to walk up, you can walk up, you don't need to. It sort of just makes it feel like it's been framed, and it's just a big old mirror with some trapdoors on the side for detailing. Here is a similar thing. You obviously probably wouldn't have the trapdoors behind there, you'd have an actual like wall or dark oak wood, but that's another majorly framed window, I think. These are just two dark oak stairs on top of each other, like that. And that's how I got the little, like, it's a bit more circular, I guess. Here is like another wall thing where it's a bit more, it's a bit stranger. I've got some upside down stairs here with some mirrors, and then I have like a normal block, which makes it look like these are like floating shelves, but they're not. And then you have up here, which is just another shelf, and then up here just some more detailing. And then here, ultimate lamp design, dragon egg, clearly a lamp, and then a lamp shade with some carpet on top so that you don't see like the weird swirly thing. I guess you could see that, but I like the carpet. With like a nice little backdrop, I guess. I like making different shapes for the backs of these because it sort of makes the room look different. Like if you have one that's more square like this, you'd expect to see a more like modern room, or one with like harsher colors, or like even from like the 70s, something more eclectic, but this is like more traditional. And then here, this is sort of supposed to be like a nice light, I guess. I don't know what I was going for here, but I think it looks pretty cool. You've got your shelves with some different flowers, and then you have like a little like nice skylight or like light. You could even put like a sea lantern on top of this if the roof was like right here, with some dark oak planks, and then that would be like a nice light for your mirror. And then here, of course, I had to add in the new candles. They are very, very cool. I like them a lot. And then just this, I think I was probably going to add something like this, but it just didn't look quite circular enough, or like rounded enough. But something like that looked a bit too tall, so You can mess around with the shapes if you want. That looks a bit wide now. The shapes are very dependent on the style and the place and the room that you put them. But yeah, those are some ideas for some mirrors. And then finally, we have some desk ideas. Here I've got a cartography table. Obviously this looks better in the different ways it's positioned. Like for example, this side might be better to show because you've got the globe and something else on there. The more details I think the better, but the way I have it here is it just has the things on the top. So I just have the nice book and quill here. And that's sort of like a really like studious office desk, but you could put it in your bedroom if you wanted. And then just a typical desk, upside down stairs with a slab connecting them. You can make this as long or as short as you want. It just makes it look like it has little legs that are not like really wide. Then here another one, dark oak planks with stairs in between it. Looks great. And again, you can use any sort of wood that you want with like these two sort of designs. But I've just used dark oak here to keep with the continuity, I guess. But if you do want workstations in your thing, you might want to think about lecterns and bookshelves. Or if you want birch, fletching tables. Or if you want something a little bit warmer, but like still a bit ominous, you could do a smithing table with some netherrack. And then some other ideas for how to populate your bedroom include adding in paintings with some shelves underneath them, adding in some shelves with leaves, that always tends to work really well, and adding in more windows, because windows are cool. Especially bay windows where you have like a little like seat, if you have like a seat here with some carpet maybe, and then you can come up here and then there's some like bookshelves up here. So yeah, bay windows work really well as well. I hope these ideas help you populate your bedroom, get new furniture ideas, anything like that. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very soon for another video.